have played it safe your whole life, so let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie no one will ever know, then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. So let's commit some crimes.
Hey, I like you.
I got your flowers, let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a family. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date eyes? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. We're young and alive and crossing state lines.
Or, you know, we could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it!
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. We're young and alive, which I can say for that guy. Yeah, let's kill 5 guys tonight. Then share a cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight.
You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders.
Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive, and you can call me anytime.
Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a grand return. And today is an exciting Friday stream where today we will be dispelling the rumors of my demise, and we shall return. We shall return to streaming with a grand re-entry. And today we are going to be making up for my long absence of a whole week by dedicating this entire weekend to multiplayer with all of y'all. That's right, today and tomorrow we're going to be playing some Slay the Spire 2, all on multiplayer all the time, seeing what sort of insanity we can get going with chat. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I'm sorry. I know I haven't been on it for a whole week. This last weekend, I had a buddy who came out to visit. He landed Friday morning, didn't leave till Tuesday morning, was here for St. Patty's Day, and I literally haven't seen in person for, I think, 4, maybe 5 years at that point. So it was a very exciting time to go and hang out with my buddy. I also was hanging out with Lotus and Milkblade IRL. I saw Milk stream today. That's real exciting. We were all getting hung up in it, going out to places, checking things out, spending nights up later than we probably should, and just having a good fucking time. So how have y'all been? What have your past ass weeks been up to? I didn't get to hear anybody's weekend stories. I'm wondering how y'all are doing. Going to see the movie Project Hail Mary tomorrow. I've heard a thing about that movie. I don't remember what I heard, but I do know I heard people talking about it at one point. I hope it's good. I hope it's good for you, Zelix. It's been wild for me. Applied to an internship. Got a phone interview. Didn't get it. Currently putting together a party for tomorrow. Hey, man, celebrate not getting that job. I'm sorry. You got the interview and didn't get the job. That fucking sucks. You want to hear horrible work news from my end of things? So I've already told you guys about my first 2 weeks, the pain in the ass I was having with payroll, trying to set up getting onto direct deposit. I gave them the info, and apparently they used it to create an archived direct deposit account, which means it's not one they send money to. It just keeps the info. And I found out today that my last 2 checks got sent to my building's address without my apartment number on it, so those got returned to sender. So I had to ask them to go ahead and put a payment cancellation on those checks, update my account from an archived account to an active account, and now next pay period I'll get my first 5 weeks of work pay. So that's something. That's something that's happened. I love that I'm trying to deal with. Oh god. So I'm not getting paid till next month. These assholes got a whole month out of me. It should be a big check. Oh, yay. 1 big check. We'll see how I feel about that after rent comes out before my paycheck comes in. Although, fun fact, even though my building specifically says it charges my rent on the 1st, I've actually watched my account. They don't charge it on a consistent day. I'm in a pretty big building, and the company that it's owned by owns several buildings, super corporate renter. it's not a very consistent day or time, which makes me think they don't actually have payments automated. Which to me seems well, but I've literally never actually been charged on the first. I think my payment doesn't actually go out to like the fourth or the fifth. So we'll see on that. Of course, I can't bet on that, so I'm still gonna have to move money around because I'm not getting paid in forever. But I'll be fine. I do have enough. I'm not actually in like a bad situation. I'm just in an incredibly annoying one, and I hate it. And I will throw bottle caps at all of payroll forever. Doing good, trying to get the perfect on a vampire. Need one achievement. Having to play through the whole game. Vampire, vampire, vampire. Do I know this? Did I play this? Did I play this on stream? In library. Oh yeah, I did play this on stream. I think I did one stream of this game. And then I spent the weekend binging it and finished it before my next stream date. So that's... I enjoyed Vampire. I found it a fun little game, and I highly recommend it. I'm sorry. I apparently fucking stopped streaming it almost immediately. Listen, I got sucked into it. That's on me. That's my bad. That's my B. Oh my god. I don't have anything to mention, but Halls of Torment and DRG Survivor both mentioned they have more stuff coming out. They're probably gonna have more achievement. To be fair, I haven't had Halls of Torment perfected in years. I think I got it in the early alpha, then they did their official release with achievements, and I never got all of those. I haven't had that perfected in forever. DRG's gonna be sad. DRG's gonna be very sad. Refuse to do any work until the check clears. Lesson. Zelix. I would, but then I don't get any checks after that. And it's really the checks after that that are more important for me than the initial check, you know? That at least should be a big check, very big check. All of a sudden, big check. I'm gonna be like an animal in a zoo panicking when all the bananas come in. I don't know what to do with this many bananas. I've been enjoying the Among Us shorts recently. Good bits. I enjoyed putting them out. I think I did pull, a lot of good ones. I think I made a lot of good ones. And I'm excited. We still got like 3 weeks of these babies coming out. So I hope you all appreciate and have fun with them. I haven't because of my new start on work and getting into the schedule and my friends showing up, eating up my last weekend, started on making any more shorts. So we might be in another boom and bust cycle when it comes to shorts for me, but it's not 100% my fault this time. It's not 100% my fault this time. Please, you have to believe me. Oh, I thought you got those achievements? Not for Hall of Torment. Nah, I never caught up on Halls of Torment. They've got a few in them that are just rough. Especially after they updated it so you can't get achievements now on the map that has the, like, infinite health ghost walls. Now that they made it that that map doesn't count for achievements, some of those achievements got a lot harder. Oh my god. I have arrived. And I've been playing The Witcher 3 all week. It's on Game Pass with both DLC and... Darkness, and what? And what, Darkness? Darkness, please. I love The Witcher 3. Which is hilarious because I didn't play any of the other Witcher games. And according to Witcher fans, I'm a monster. Because when I went through the Yennefer quest and we got the genie to undo something and she's like, "Do you love me?" And I'm like, "Bitch, I met you today." Apparently that was the wrong answer. Neither have I. Alright, listen, Darnez, if you go with the answer that is... I guess I don't love you. Don't tell people, because people get very angry if they find out you didn't romance Yennefer. And as someone who didn't play any of the previous games, I don't know. I wasn't invested. I went from being unemployed to being overly employed. Hi, Queenie. My buddy who was visiting me last weekend got to give a lot of advice to Queenie because Queenie was having some employment issues and reached out for advice. Have you been following? I also may change my major because Eric sucks. Hey, that advice was mostly my friends. My friend sucks. I do also suck. But most of that was him. Oh, did any of you have a good St. Patty's Day? I went to Denny's. My buddies invited me out to a bar. I asked before going out, hey, does this bar have corned beef and cabbage? Because I'm like, I want to be super fucking, St. Patty's Day for St. Patty's Day. My buddies were like, yeah, we're going to a bar that'll have corned beef and cabbage. I go out to the bar that my friend told me definitely had corned beef and cabbage. And not only did they not have any food and was their kitchen closed early for the night, it was so jam packed with people that as soon as I got there, we were already considering leaving. So my buddies all downed these green dyed beers, which was hilarious. All of their mouths turned green. And then we went out and we were trying to figure out if there was any restaurants near us that we could actually get some classic St. Patty's Day food. And then the buddy who invited me out to this bar telling me the bar had corned beef and cabbage was like, hey, Denny's has corned beef and cabbage. And I heard that sentence out of him. And I want you all to know I'm not that gullible, but in my head, I'm like, could I see Denny's doing some weird holiday meal? Like, is it gonna be bad? Yes, but could I see them for like the week adding corned beef and cabbage to their menu? I guess that's possible. That seems within the realm of possible to me. And so I asked my buddy, oh, do they really? Because that seems sort of crazy. And my buddy held up his phone for 2 minutes, put it down and said, 100%. So we went to Denny's. And y'all aren't going to believe this. I know I'm about to say something wild, something that'll blow all of your minds. They didn't have corned beef and cabbage. They didn't have any sort of a St. Patty's Day event going on there at all. I got the Choco Banana Pancake Slamma, and that was fine for me, I guess. Well, let's see here. I played it long before the first time. I had almost no knowledge of the lore. I never ended up getting that far, but now after binging the Witcher lore, I know Yennefer is a solid romance. I wanted to romance the girl who was in the Heart of Stone DLC, the medic girl. I thought she was epic. A classic late outing with Denny's with the fellas. I wouldn't consider what happened a classic outing. I have like 3 jobs because I'm too locked in, scared to quit anything. Girl, quit the pizzeria. Girl, if you have 3 jobs, including something tangential to nursing, you don't need a pizzeria job. Please quit the pizzeria job. Queenie, please quit the pizzeria job. The real question about green food coloring is always, did you eat enough to color the toilet bowl afterwards? Forget about it so it causes you to panic for a minute or so. I had that panic when I was young. There was this company that sold cookie dough, and they colored it as brightly as play. It was like a kid's sort of toy baking thing, essentially. We got these big tubs of like bright red, bright yellow, bright green, and bright blue cookie dough. So your kid could make, crazy colored cookies, and then you'd bake them. Me and my dad instead sat down with a spoon, picked a color, and each of us just downed an entire thing of raw cookie dough. That was honestly probably 30% food dye. And then the next day, I look at the toilet. I'm having a panic attack as I'm shitting bright blue And I'm like, Dad, I think something's wrong. And my dad tells me the same thing happened to him, but he had a little more of a panic because I think he did yellow. And that was a cut. Listen, if you ship bright blue, you have no clue what's happening. If you get something like red or yellow, that starts looking a lot more like it's a real problem that's occurring. Oh my god. That kind of fuck up merits the guy who fucked up must pay for everybody's meal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Literally only have like every other Thursday off. I don't know, guys. What sleep? I'm sorry, Queenie. I'm telling you to quit the pizzeria job. That's just me. That's just me. Shedding blue is hilarious. It is very hilarious in hindsight. Panic inducing in the moment as a child who doesn't understand what just happened. Terrifying. Now, hilarious. But y'all, as is now the tradition, we are on a Friday stream, which means we cannot yap forever because we have much less time than usual for all of us to hang out. So today, we're going to be hippity hopping our asses into some Slay the Spire, and we're going to be doing multiplayer because I promised you all I would get all of you back for having to take a whole weekend off, a whole week without me. I am at y'all's beck and call, disposal, whatever you will say. I will hop into a round and I will commit myself entirely to letting you guys fuck with me as much as you want. I have played a few rounds of multiplayer, as you could see. I'm on, what, 2? Ascension 2 now on multiplayer. I've only been playing with one of my buddies, but we've been going at it. We've been having a pretty solid time. I've been enjoying things, but I want to show you guys what I've been doing. We'll get into multiplayer in a second, sorry. I just want to show you guys where I'm at. So I have been not actually doing a lot with the OG3. I've been trying to do a lot with the Regent and the Necrobinder because I'm so hyped about the new classes, obviously. So I'm only on Ascension 1 with the Ironclad. Y'all saw me with my committed stream day. I got Ascension 4 now with the Silent because I got really used to her. I did finally beat the game once with the Regent, so I'm on Ascension 1 with the Regent now. I've beaten the game twice with Necrobinder, and the second one wasn't even fair. I just overcommitted to pure tank build, and the Necrobinder is so broken with pure tank builds. And I ran a couple of games with the defect, and I have found, particularly with the zero cost attack builds, that the defect is a little cracked in this game compared even to the first game. But let's jump into it. Don't mess with the Necrobinder because I've only won her once. Wolvie, it sounds like I know who I'm going to play once you're in. And I actually don't know the limits of multiplayer, y'all. How many people can we get? Is it like a 4-person? Is it only 2 people? I don't know. So for anybody who wants to play Slay the Spire, I know there's many of you. Let me know. And it goes up to 4. Well, then we can get a lot of people in here. Call it out in chat who wants to hop in. And we'll try to do this in order. If we get a big line, I might suicide a run about halfway through, just to make sure we could rotate people in, you know? I would like an invite. Alright, crazy. Alright, crazy. Luckily, half of you I already have friended on Steam because I have no boundaries. Am I really good at building a parasocial relationship with people? Or am I just an incompetent streamer? The world will never know. Also, Eric, in true Souls Enjoyer fashion, I started the Blood and Wine DLC at level 19, ended up fighting Detloff in a point where I did barely any damage, and most of the fight, he was 2 to 3 shotting me. In his final phase, he was 1 to 2 shotting me, and of course, I refused to go and level up. I know that nah, dude, I ran into a real problem with The Witcher. So you know how all the weapons scale to the level you currently are when you pick them up? I did Heart of Stone way too early. Obviously, that's not as bad as the what you did. But the problem with that is that means I got the rusted shovel weapon at a really low level, you know? And after the first time I had the rusty shovel equipped during a cutscene where a fucking griffin appears over and you see a bunch of people panicking, and you see Geralt of Rivia reach behind his shoulder and pull out a fucking shovel. I win the rest of the game without changing weapons. It was fucking dumb. My sword was so underleveled, but I refused to equip anything except for that stupid fucking shovel. And I loved it. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It made the game so much better. Just do not mesh with the Necrobinder. True, true, true. 4 people, and looks like you need to be Steam friends. That's true, V. V, are we not Steam friends? Oh my gosh, V, DM me your Steam account, yo. Hey, Kelstra, welcome, welcome. Today we are doing Slay the Spire 2 with friends. All of chat is welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I owe them a big multiplayer. I owe them my absolute devotion because I had to skip stream last entire weekend, and I feel guilty. I would like one, but I don't have you a friend on Steam. Should I send a friend code? Yeah, send it to me DM, though. DMV. DMV. Sorry, V. Sorry I turned your name into a joke. Oh my god. Oh, I got a DM from V. Ooh. And then I did add friend code. There we go. Sent. Sent. Hell yeah, V. Get that. We'll get you in here. We'll have Crazy, V, and whoever else wants to hop in if anyone else does. I know, has it. That's understandable, Darness. You don't have to join me, you know, if you hate me. Nice. But how you been, Kelstra? It's obviously because of me. Been well over a week since last I chatted. How have you been? You been working on anything? I have acquired 2 weapons that scaled with my level. One is basically Excalibur with endless DPS potential. The other one is just a good sword that levels. However, I did not acquire Excalibur until I beat Deathloaf. Understood. You can join in spirit. You can join in spirit. Listen, listen. If any of you absolutely want to see what a card does and has nothing to do with my build, I am easily bribed. And apparently, for those who don't know, and I gotta do this so Twitch will be happy, Twitch right now is doing a discount on subs. So if you want to buy discounted subs for the next 24 hours, I think it's happening. If you don't see it actually applied, don't buy anything. They just sent me an email like, did you know you have discounted subs? And I'm like, what the fuck ever, dude? Okay. I don't have a PC with prices on the rise. I will likely never get one. The RAM apocalypse destroys another one. I'm sorry, Darness. I'm so glad I got my PC during the goddamn pandemic. Listen, listen. My old baby right here is chugging along. She is not old as far as computers go, but as far as like up-to-date gaming PCs, she's fucking a workhorse right now. But I got her like into the pandemic when, like, I don't know, everything was chill, and I've got to run her to death. I've got to run her to death, or until the fucking AI bubble bursts, essentially. It's been good, just been busy with work. Understandable, Kelstra. At least this will probably end up like everything on the first, as the first did as well. Same case. Got mine around 2019. It's been holding up. It's doing good. It's doing good. I should have got a PC instead of dying in high school. You know what, Queenie? I too agree. I wish you didn't die in high school. I wish it was really you here and not a haunted ghost spirit. Well then, let's get ready. What do we got? We got the silent, we've got Necrobinder. Well then, we'll make things different and I'll be the regent. Let's fucking go, nerds. Oh, this is gonna be the best part. All of us drawing on the map. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, we're doing huddle up. All right. Okay, you two, get on the map. Let's see what we can do. So we got elite. Elite, 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 elite. Just the straight line from V immediately, not even identifying things, just fucking going for it. Ivy, hold on. Let's see. Are there any late? Let's see your stores. We've got a late store here. All right. I guess they have. I guess the decision's been made. All right. So we're going for this elite. So technically we could go this way or that way. Do we want to do an early shop, baby? We're gonna have just enough gold to buy one thing, you guys. What do you think? We could do a fight, a shop, or an event, it looks like. Because no matter what, we'll be able to get up to this first elite if that's our main threshold. What do you guys want to do? You want to do a fight, a shop, or an elite? Or an event? Early shop bad unless lots of money. Early shop is fine. Early shop not as strong as late shop. I understand. I agree with that. But early shop is fine. If it's going to be your only shop for like 2 floors, it's fine. Oh, okay, we going. Oh, man. How are you guys all doing? You getting up to anything this weekend? I know I was catching up on what happened last weekend, but how's this weekend looking for people? I am doing nothing. I've spent too much time last weekend going out to hang with you. I have videos I still need to edit. I've got thumbnails I need to make. I've got you all to entertain, and I've got sleep to catch up on. I am unreasonably sleep deprived right now. Why do I have so much energy? Which one of you gave me this much energy? Hold on, wait. Can I look at people's decks? Hold on. Bodyguard, Unleash. No, those are normal. You two gonna have to sit here for a second. I'm trying to believe in you. Wait, 3 energy, 0 cost? Why the fuck is this a card? That shouldn't be a card. 0 cost? What the fuck is this bullshit? By the way, I only had 1 attack that turn, so yikes. No making fun of the tardy today? No, I went a whole week without entertaining you guys. You are all free to make fun of me today. Today is your free make fun of me day. Ultima, you pay me? What did Ultima do? Sorry, I missed the hold it. Ew, what's happened? I should have got bees here. Thanks for taking so long. Gave me enough time to grab my last weapons I need for an achievement. Fucking get it, my dude. Hidden cache. You create a card using her in your hand. Well, you know, we'll try to go for stars. We'll do the stars, I guess. That away. Man, I'm impressed the penis hasn't been drawn yet. Listen, it happens. I was expecting it to happen too. I'm also very proud of these two for fighting the urge. There will always be making fun of. Yeah, and I'm not gonna fight it today. Today's your free shot. Sleeping the hell in tomorrow and just chilling. Kelstra, yeah, that's my goal. That is, without a doubt, my goal. I forgot to mention my dad acquired a dog the other day. Decided I'm his favorite person. That's always what you want to see. When someone else in the family gets a dog and the dog prefers you, ain't nothing like it. One of you caused me to draw my main damage card when I had no energy. Well then, crazy, maybe you should wait and see if any of your teammates have teammate cards. You ever think of that instead of spamming shit out without thinking? Because I got Huddle. So I'm making everybody draw everything. Get it. Do you know, is it a mutt or is it a specific type of dog, breed of dog? Listen, I appreciate a good mutt, but there's also some breeds of dogs that I'm just a big ass fan of. After I had an Irish Wolfhound growing up, I will never consider any breed of dog better than the Irish Wolfhound. Fucking perfect animals. I need to get more cards that cost stars. I have a pretty good setup for producing stars. Now I just need to start actually having something to do with them. Oh, we took him down to 4. Holy shit. That week was crazy. I adore Labradors. Okay. Here's my problem is Labradors and Golden Retrievers have become too ubiquitous. It is not their fault, but too many people are fans of them. So they just feel too generic. They become vanilla ice cream, you know? And that's not their fault. That's my fault, really. Oh, there he goes. I just realized we have the Necrobinder for Doom, and we have the Silent for Poison if we want it. We got some shit that could happen. Do I do this? Draw a card, put a card from your hand into your draw pile. No, that's more so for rotation. I'm really just desperate for some way to spend all these stars I'm earning. Luckily, I can play it pretty defensive and let these two carry my ass. And I just use my huddle up to get more draw out on everybody. Haven't got any poison yet. No, don't worry. It's fine. No, if you want a very weird team, I think probably one of the weirdest setups has got to be the Defect, Silent, and Necrobinder. Because then you can do like a Lightning, Poison, Doom build. And the entire thing is just, yeah, the actual turn doesn't really matter. It's more so about everything after the turn. And that to me is funny. I'm a fan of that. Are there any other fun adventures from your time with your friend? Right, I haven't gotten into that. So my buddy showed up and we spent a large portion of the day he arrived planning on taking him out to the goth club I mentioned. So he arrived Friday, it'd be Saturday was the day we were planning on taking him out. But the goth club has a very specific dress code that you need to follow. And he brought none of those clothes with him on his vacation. So we ended up walking around till we found a Goodwill. And we went into the Goodwill so that we could try to get him some clothes that he could wear to a goth club, right? And it was funny as shit in there. When we went in, there was this trio of 3 girls that at one point gave me the most television moment I've ever overheard in a conversation before. There was this one girl that was going around grabbing all the clothes everywhere, right? And she suddenly puts on something as a joke and saunters over to her friends and gets her friends' attention. And one of them is dressed in all black lipstick, dull, bored expression on her face, turns around to her friend as her friend goes, "What do you guys think? How does it look at me?" And her fucking friend looks at her and just goes, "It's too short for you." And then turns around and just walks away. And the whole time I'm like, why did a fucking TV show scene just happen in front of me? Why is this the fucking pixie friend trying to relate to their alt friend? Oh my god. Oh, that was good. But we got him some clothes, and then it ended up the next day, Saturday evening, we decided not to go out to the club anyway, because nobody felt like putting in that effort. Oh my god. So Friday was mostly chilling, hanging out, relaxing. We went out to just sort of a chill bar and just had an evening of it, you know? Then the next day, Saturday, we went to the tar pits. So in LA, there's this big area where a bunch of sulfuric, like asphalt, is leaking up from underground, right? And it forms into a bunch of tar pits, and they've been excavating and pulling out like well, not really dinosaur bones, but you know, like Ice Age bones from it. And there's this whole museum built on top of these fields, and it's so cool. We walked around, we got to see a whole bunch of shit. Our buddy apologized to us because he actually studies with one of his professors as one of the guys who's overseeing an upcoming dig in the area. And he said, unfortunately, my professor said he went on vacation this week, or otherwise he would have offered to show us the backspace. And it was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? But still, we gotta learn about the treacherous goo and how everything will succumb to the treacherous goo. Oh my god, so that was a lot of fun. So my dog was going to a Wawa up the street, and a car pulled up, dropped him out the car, looking like he'd been starved for a month. So my dad just picked him up, and the odd thing about Dobie, who is no less than 8 months old as he is, incredibly well behaved. We take him outside, he comes when I call, he has no aggression or anything else, he just doesn't have any of the usual abuse symptoms. So what is interesting is there's one thing that can happen with dogs, and this you more so see in hunting dogs, because hunting dogs tend to get a little less patience but still get care, you know, is hunting dogs learn very quickly to come when called, because a lot of owners own multiple hunting dogs, and because of that, they are willing to leave. They are willing to leave without their dog. And dogs pretty quickly learn that if you don't come, there's a chance the truck's leaving. But I'm glad you're taking much better care of your dog than the previous owner did. So me and my dad had to come to the conclusion that the old owner was a drunkard who just neglected him. He's super happy now. Aww. I just realized if someone gets infinite building co-op, the other players just get to sit there and do nothing. True, but you also get to sit there and watch your buddy pop off. So hopefully you enjoy it to some degree. Oh, this will be great for my star build. Though I need to heal at some point. You want that? Well, I love strawberries. I'm glad we could all agree. However, I'm at 26 HP, y'all. Ooh! Oh, now that's actually going to be a fun card for multiplayer. There are some cards that aren't multiplayer cards that I think go really hard in multiplayer. And for the Regent, the one that steals strength from all enemies, I think has got to be one of his, like, sleeper multiplayer cards, you know? Because he's reducing damage that's being dealt to everybody and gaining strength. And then Sunday, we actually ended up going to a place I'd been before. We went to Knott's Berry Farm. However, on Sunday, because we'd been doing so much stuff up to that point, so many of us were a little hungover and exhausted that we decided to go to Knott's Berry Farm during the Boysenberry park event afternoon. We arrived 1:30 to 2, got into the park, and in 5 hours we successfully rode 2 roller coasters. We were in 2 different hour-long lines. And oh my god. It was a rough day, I'll say that. The rides were enjoyable. We had a lot of fun chatting with everybody. But boy, howdy. Boy, howdy was it rough. Right, you did scare acting there, lol. Yeah, what really is interesting is, honestly, I'm a little sad that because of my new job, I would not be able to try to do scare acting there again. It was actually really fun for just like a short period of time in October, just doing scare acting. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was super cool, super interesting, very enjoyable, funny to be encountering like the theater kids after many years away from them. But it's just something that that would be impossible to actually work into like a schedule, you know? So we'll black hole, we'll steal strength from all of them, get them with that resonance, hell yeah. Then I can also weaken the highest damage dealer? Oh shit, well that could have been communicated better. Do I glow for stars? But that'll draw more than it'll do stars. Let's just pop everyone's like first shield. Also, Eric, did you ever do the moan? I did. I didn't do it super pronounced, I'd say. But if you really want it, darn ass. There you go, you freak. Wait, how long have you been live? Hey, Velky, I've only been live for like 50 minutes. So you only missed the yap for the most part. But yeah, no, Velky, I don't know the last time you've been here. I think you've been here since I got the new job, right? I do have a new job now, so Fridays we now start at 7:30 for the most part. It's, you know, it's just how it has to be, essentially. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience, but Saturdays we're still on our normal schedule. Ooh, welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, Velky, did you want to play? And how you doing, Wit? Sorry, I didn't respond to you, but hi, Wit. How you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome. The fuck, little pink? How are you doing? You are late, little pink. How dare you be late? Shields up. I got an 8 damage. Do we want to try to peel through, like, the lowest health, or what are we thinking? Oh, well, this one took some shield damage, so we'll deal some to him. Anyway, have a good night. You started this a bit late for me. Yeah, I'm sorry, Little Pink. I had work today, which means Fridays... Little Pink, if you want to know, Fridays are basically going to be this time from now on because of my new work schedule. Saturdays are still normal time, what they used to be. But Fridays, this is the earliest I can start functionally. But I miss you. I hope you have a good day at work. I love you. God damn, wait, who's got the skill just dealing damage? Go fucking hard. Can I get to 4? I can't get to 4 this turn, so we're gonna have damage coming in. So I should just focus on blocking for a round. I was getting food when you started. Understandable. I haven't got it, but it looks good. It is amazing. If you enjoyed the first Slay the Spire, they 100% lived up and have done an amazing job with this one. If you played a ton of it, get used to a few things. For example, you're not guaranteed to go up to 4 energy. Gaining energy is no longer about relics. It's more so about the cards you get. So you'll have to keep that in mind. So the balance of the entire game is a little different, but I've been enjoying it thoroughly. Hey guys, I could huddle if you haven't used all of your energy. I'll just... Never mind. We've got it. And they added multiplayer, which is what we're doing today. But Little Pink, I love you. Hope you have a good weekend. I hope I see you tomorrow. What? Rats. So if we Gathering Light, that'll give me 7 block. But I would still need another one to go full block, damn. I got Noxious Fumes. Hell yeah. Oh, I should be... No, I've been too low on health to really do upgrades at rest sites, but if I upgrade attacks, they go crazy. With Miniature Cannon. Especially if I can upgrade like a multi-hit attack or something. Because, well, Black Hole is decent setup. Okay, well, that rat's dead. Damn, took damage for the first time. Oh, look at you. Taking damage for the first... I've been taking damage the whole time we've been playing. I'm just out here making stars. I forgot, was it the lesbian bar that was behind a wall you found, or was it the goth club? Oh, no, the one I accidentally into was a club called Honeys, which, as you mentioned, is not exactly the type of bar I was welcomed back into. I didn't cause any problems. I want to be clear on that. But I was easily spotted as maybe shouldn't be here. I was found out, that I will admit. Hearing Chib yell about elites chasing him in CE? I have no clue what you just said to me, Avelki, and I do not appreciate that. Haven't played the first one either, but played some similar deck builders. I mean, really, it's the goddamn grandfather of the deck builders, right? Like, maybe not the very, very first, but this is definitely the one that caused, like, the great deck builder flood of the past 10 years. This was really the first one to pop off crazy hard and was sort of the default rule set that everyone followed about building games. Yeah, Patient Zero of the roguelike deck builders. I do wonder if they were inspired by one, you know? Because, like, obviously, I don't think they were literally the first, but... Ooh, I might be in trouble against Fishboy. Fishboy? Yeah, especially because I have to spend, I think, all of my energy because I only have 8 HP. One of these eyes is gonna kill me. Oh wait, but if you die on the final boss, you basically heal and come back, so it's not really that bad, I guess. I just gotta keep helping. Hold on. My bad. Not quite. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick little thing. I'm gonna buff up the two who are more likely to stick it out. I'm gonna give both of you guys +2 strength, so y'all enjoy that. Is your hand in the way? Your hand is in the way. God damn. I played one other and I haven't got... Oh, I saw Inscription and I thought you were going to say that was your one other. Oh, you haven't gotten a chance. I'm sorry. Inscription's great. I fucking love Inscription. I actually don't think of it as like being like the most well-made roguelike deck builder out there, but I think for like its storytelling, it does outlandishly well of working it in. It's very clear that the roguelike deck builder element of it wasn't the main thing they were going for. It was like the whole story they were building and telling. And they did perfect at that. I'll be able to resonance. I'll be able to debuff him. We could throw out his eye. We'll see what happens. Chip is another streamer that I had on before I noticed you were you were watching someone other than me in Milk, Avelki? I'm telling God. By the way, Avelki, I'm gonna give you a full heads up. While we were out drinking and sharing stories, I might have told Milk about the time you popped into my chat and without me even asking told me what Milk was up to. I'm so sorry that I apparently do that every time you're here, to the point that you've just learned to get there first. I'm so sorry, Avelki. I do love you. And I want you to know that. Lol. Damn, this fish almost took us all out, huh? Our highest HP in the crew was 14 after that. Alright, you were hanging with the squad. Yeah, that's what I was getting up to. And this deal 33 to... Oh, let's do it. You know, for I've mostly only taken cards that produce stars, I really feel like I don't actually produce that many stars. I mean, I was fine. I had 60. Are we drawing or are we picking our starting thing? We could draw on the map or we could pick our starting thing first. I don't care which order we do it in. Alright, Eye Man, what are we doing? Ooh, 6 random upgrades. Get an eye, the divine, replace divine right. Divine destiny. Oh, I need those stars. Hell yeah. Alright, we've got a relatively late shop here, but we have an obvious 2 elite path there. Either of these elites will work up into this path, which we could take into a 2 elite path, but I'm not seeing any 3 elite route we can actually take. So if our best is 2, this route, this right over on the right side, does give us a shop now. Yeah, you're thinking the same thing? Why do you want to go that way? I feel like fighting more elites is always more better, personally. But yeah, I'm feeling like going over to the left. Yeah, alright, fine. Chat, you've convinced me. We can go far left, okay? Fine. I've been convinced. Face the comet. I have 800 gold. Why do you have 800? No, wait, crazy. Oh, wait, did you take the curse? Did you take, like, the 500 gold and a curse card? I never take curse events. You fucking crazy for that. Greed. So Cheeb's server has another person who's from Junie and Kayla. Oh, wait, who's in Chibs? Avelki, 500 cigarettes. Oh, no, Chib is another person. Wait, has another person or is another person? I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up. Alright, we do very good debuff application. They just call Moth Appendix Collector. I feel like I've seen some of their tweets or something. I feel like, oh, yes. Yes. I'm taking the gamble. 5 fights, and then I get... listen, I know I did that right before a shop, but that's 3 relics, and I'm excited for it. Banger name indeed. Do moths have... No, moths shouldn't have appendixes, right? Because that's like grass eaters. That came from like cows and horses and shit. More fun, more elite. I'm not bad. Ooh, the Royal Gamble. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Ooh, do I take an oddly smooth stone? I think I take an oddly smooth stone and the gamble. Clizzard, how you doing? I know I missed the but did you have a good time this weekend? I had a lot of fun this weekend, Clizzard. I did mostly yab about it, though it got mixed in a little bit. But if you just want to know, we went to the tar pits and a big museum around the tar pits. We went to fucking... What am I thinking? We went to... Knott's Berry Farm. We did a lot. We did a lot, and it was all amazing. How was your weekend? Hey guys, I think I got him. What's amazing, I wasn't able to play any blocks, so I'm gonna get hurt in spite of that really good opener. Tar pits are so cool. Yeah, we got to see the wall of direwolf skulls, which was, listen, for some reason, so they have this wall of probably a good 80 direwolf skulls just hung up on the wall, and I was apparently the only one in the friend group who, upon seeing a wall of 80 skulls, became immediately uncomfortable. Listen. I understand trophies, you know, like people who go hunting and have like a deer head or a skull or something, or who have a few. There's a number of skeletons arranged in a single location that immediately fills me with unease, where it no longer feels like a trophy and starts to feel like a statement. And I'm always immediately like, oh. And I just had that discomfort hit me almost immediately upon seeing the wall of skulls. On Saturday, I went to Book of Mormon. Hell yeah. And Sunday, my other friends played MTG Cube. That sounds like you had a really good weekend, Clizzard. Fuck yeah. Also, today, I'm 33. I'm so sorry. You're actually dead. Clizzard, I'm sorry, but you have now died. You have died. Specifically of old age. I'm so sorry for your loss. I think Eric is just a calcium hater. I'm actually not a big fan of milk, but I do like ice cream, and sometimes I like cheese. Okay, so we're gonna Big Bang. We're gonna Royal Gamble. We're gonna Renaissance. Block, hitting cash. And as your bead, we've got infinite stars. Let's fucking go. And I suck some strength out of all of them, so they should be hitting pretty weak. I'm watching you from beyond the grave. I know. We have a lot of ghosts in chat, which is unfortunate since Gwen hasn't been here in a long time. Oh. Poor Gwen. Poor ghost girl. Here, let's go ahead and huddle, everybody. I have a devastating... Oh yeah, I have a ton of attacks, actually. We'll glow, and I can now do Comet, Falling Star, and Astral Pulse. So let's spread it out a little bit. You're hitting twice, so let's weaken you. We'll spread that, then I can pulse all of them. That's about the best I can do. Let's try it up. There we go. Chib is short for Tiberius. Man, I can't wait for WeebCon. Gonna meet the Jumpies again. Oh, hell yeah. I feel like she almost always goes, right? But has she actually confirmed that for this year? I got low-key WeebCon FOMO, but at least I can plan on going to Offkai. Ah, yeah, she doing IRL MNG? Ooh. Oh, wait, someone gave me more shit. Well, I think we'll be able to pull it off in one turn, right? Because he's going to be, what, 20 HP? But we can't let Doom do it, right? Because Doom won't kill him in time. So he's at 37 HP, -2 from poison. Ugh. Alright, we just gotta kill him. Good job. They did it. They did it without me. Offguy is my local con. Hell yeah. Next turn, gain that, and retain your hand. Convergence? Relatively cheap. 1 energy for 1 energy? No, solid. We'll take it. Alright, these guys might be a little tricky for us to debuff, but I'm down to try. Okay, I'm gonna hidden cache because there's a chance I get my attack everything card. It's Astral Pulse, Falling Star. I didn't get my Gamble, but we will be getting Hidden Treasure next turn, and I might get my Royal Gamble and Radiant next turn. That would be awesome. If I can get my Gamble and my Radiant Blessing on the same turn that the Hidden Treasure procs. Ooh, we got a glow, so we get one more draw attempt. Alright, we got Black Hole Radiant. Not exactly what I was looking for, but fine enough. Oh my god, I'm gonna take so much damage. Offguy's the best of the cons? Psh, alright. Listen, I know I came into the con game late. I know I'm cringe out here with my opinion that I personally loved going to TwitchCon. It was fine. 33, so I've got 33 and 30 damage. I would prefer not dropping those on 39 HP, unless someone can deal the extra 6. Could someone deal 6? Yeah, that was more than 6. I'll Comet this dude. Great Blade. No, he won't lose the strength because of debuff. Alright, we're good. I think we got him. I think we got him this next turn. I think we could easily do 50 damage based on what's been happening. You planning on going to the next TwitchCon still? I mean, I didn't go to the last one. It's very much dependent on work stuff, you know? But because I'm now more settled into, you know, a stable job again, I could see myself doing another TwitchCon. I could see it happening. But only if I could convince friends to go. That's the real deal. That's the real deal. I'm probably not going to TwitchCon. Alright, so it's very important for us to decide who gets the extra energy from this guy. So people don't go swinging willy... Did he already take damage? Insane that one of you immediately uses fucking attack. I had no attacks anyway. Ugh, I hope you set something up for yourself, because I did give strength out as well. I know I gave it to V, but ugh. I can promise if you go to Offkai, you'll have a ton of friends. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, I guess. We're doing Hidden Cache, so we could Radiant. We could Comet, we could Convergence. Well, Comet's essentially free. And let's Resonate. Oh, I don't have any, like, defense anyway. I'm not gonna die, am I? I'm not dead, but goddamn am I close. Oh, whoa. Right, that's 18. Whoa. Alright, just barely got through it. Let's go. Now that I'm doing commissions, I might be able to go to more cons. Fuck yeah, Velky. Wait, have you been doing art commissions? Have you been posting them? Have I been missing of Velky? Have you not been sharing art in our Discord? Am I not good enough for it, Velky? Do you hate me? Velky hates me. He's confirmed it, everybody. Velky least favorite fan. They're not safe. You can spoiler them. I don't think anyone in my community cares. Let's be honest. God damn, that ending damage. Do we just scale crazy? Like, holy shit. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be good. This could also be good. Because my deck is getting a little dense, technically. You know what we'll try? We'll try mixing in charge. And hey V, if you happen to not have any really good upgrades, if you want to, I don't know, if you want to maybe heal me, I wouldn't be against that. Hey, Velky, it's on you. It's on whatever you're comfortable with, okay? I just wanted to let you know I won't hold it against you. Oh, this is going to be good. Hey, do either of you have a guard that gives me strength? Because if not, that's fine, but I'm about to do something hysterical. Alright. Nailed it. I do love the Regent. I feel like I'm not actually at all good with the Regent, but I do love some of his concepts. He's an adorable guy. So 16. Try to get some more stars because I still have the gamble in my hand. Or not in my hand, in my deck, and I didn't draw it. I have a card that takes strength from me? Amazing. I love it crazy. Oh, do you have friendship? You have friendship, don't you? I love that card. I love it on the Necrobinder. I don't understand it at all. I don't know the Necrobinder's lore, even slightly, but I do love they have a friendship bracelet. What is fun about this particular fight with multiplayer is you can actually see some people getting closer than other people if the fight gets weird. Yeah, I know OC isn't effective. I know why he has friendship. I'm just talking about, I just love it where it's definitely something about the lore, you know, right? Okay, so we're gonna pale blue dot. We're gonna black hole. Resonance. We could charge. Let's charge so I can start taking some cards out of my deck. Honestly, I don't feel like I really need strikes for the most part. Falling Star, into Comet, into Radiance. That'd be pretty good. Homie's already below half health. And we've got him at 5 weak, 4 vulnerable. Let's go. I'm getting very close. I don't like how close I am. We're gonna minion strike. Convergence is solid. Frantic Escape is needed. We can Astral Pulse. I'm gonna do another block with my last energy. Still gonna take some damage, but I feel like maybe I'm not super needed here, honestly. I'm at least, I think, not causing problems for the team. What I can say is I feel like I am not harming our team dynamic. Oh, did we get him? I think we got him. Yeah, poison will definitely... Oh, never mind. But Doom's got him. Yay, Doom. I'ma sing the Doom song. Doom, 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 doom. Oh shit, that's right. That was my 3 things from the gamble ticket. Hell yeah. Ooh. Yeah, let's go. We're doing Dying Star. Hell yeah. I need some more draw, or I need to start removing cards. I'm glad I took Charge. Charge is going to be pretty useful for narrowing up this deck for the most part. Alright, let's... Oh, we got the Unicorn Lady. Let's go. Wait, chill, dude. Let's see what our bonus is first. Choose 3 cards to get that. Enchant all your cards with Glam. Ooh, wait, holy shit. Replay on all of my cards? Only once, but ooh. Ooh, yeah, we're glamming. We're going glam. Okay, that is pretty good. I would actually propose, since we'll be at the end, that we do that final shop into an elite instead of the route right at the end that you did. I feel like we can agree on that change, though, yeah? That's not bad. Not against this. But since we can get a really late shop, do we want to hit multiple shops? Because that route you drew put us through 2 shops early in the match. Do you really want to spend gold that much? Yeah, I'm kind of liking the pink route personally, but V, what you feeling? What was the X for? Someone took a bonus where all of the enemies in a bunch of rooms are only going to have 1 HP. So we have a bunch of really easy fights this map, it looks like. Not quite. Not quite, Ultima. Oh wait, one of you has Popper as well, so we're not even going to do those fights. Oh my god. Mega so deals 6 number. Every 3 skills you play this in a turn, put this in your hand. Let's do it. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we'll make some use of that. I say we go for the big dummy. I say we go for the big dummy. What do you guys think? We're gonna have to agree. Well, we could also just fight on it, but I want a relic. I understand if one of you wants 2 upgrades, though. And it does take us a few rounds, generally, to really build up our strength, but I believe in us. I got him vulnerable, so we're free to start hitting. Damn, for trying to kill him in 3 rounds, that wasn't a very good round 1. Out of 1,000, we only did like 200 damage. This is okay. This is okay. Alright, this is really not okay. Alright, we gotta kill him entirely this round. And I don't have the stars I would need to do my main card. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Alright, we're not very good at the first 3 rounds. Alright, that's fair. We're all very build-up characters. My bad. That's on me. I take full responsibility of that one. Damn, wait, is almost every elite we're gonna have a free fight on. I think the very last elite, it looks like. Wait, do we have 2 poppers? Hold on. Do 2 of you have poppers? That's insane. I love it. We play 10 skills. All right, no. Hey, one of you two, and I think it's gonna be V. You don't want the 10 skill. I'll go for the skills one. I just figured you guys are spamming out skills, but maybe I'm wrong. So, into a man. Comment, let's just be more damage. That's retain. Charges just increases that. Black hole's not bad. Glow would be solid, honestly. I think it'll end up being glow. Yeah, because going to 2 stars instead of 1 is really nice. Bye-bye. This is our last popper elite. I think it's our last popper elite. I do a lot of shivs. 1 strength will help a lot. Understood, understood. We need another popper. I just realized with all these powers I'm picking up with the fucking glitter, I'm gonna have so much power if I get them all out early. Replay on all of your powers is insane, honestly. Wait, what? No, this card, enchant all card rewards. Okay. So none of my previous cards have it, but that's fine. Ice cream. Considering I've been having like 9 energy a turn. Oh wait, you got ice cream? No fucking way. Wait. You did, you monster. We'll do that. And you know what? I don't think the pulse will be that important. Actually, Resonance won't. They have so much artifact. Could have got one more strike, but I don't think it would have broken his block anyway. What's here? Black hole. It in cash. I only get one. Well, no, I have 2 minion strikes, so I could see a little more. Ah, no more. Damn. So your dying star into radiance into comet into falling star. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I could play 2 blocks or 1 strike. 1 strike won't be enough. Ooh, I have made it so. Damn. I gotta remember I have make it so in this deck. Four, 5, 6, 7. Hell yeah. Good hit. Good finish, everybody. Ooh, replay, gain energy. Gamble, gain energy. Royal Gamble with replay is gonna hopefully go so fucking hard. No, at the start of your turn, transform a card. Brew potions. So I guess I'm gonna black hole, remove a card. I hate that I don't want any of these artifacts. None of them are insane for me. I could take an alignment though, that'll be fine. Not a great final shop for me, honestly. Honestly, a little underwhelmed with that shop's offering for me specifically. I hope you guys got crazy good rewards there. Oh shit, for a final elite, they threw a fucking strong one at us. Okay, let's kill them all, turn 1. I believe in us. Gathering Light. Then we'll Comet first to do Vulnerable. Sovereign Blade, and finally, here's the big one, y'all. That's about the best opener I can do, unless I had gotten my replay gamble card in my opening hand. That would be the only thing that could possibly give me a better opener. Gamble. Ooh, I do have 5. Hell yeah. And I got a Dying Star. Let's see here. Probably gonna need to defend at least once. So do I hidden cache or convergence? Oh, shit. I could both? Hell yeah. We've got them. I think we have them kind of in a cornered position more so than anything else. I also forget how strong Dying Star is with the -9 strength. Such a good card, especially in multiplayer. I'll do my second black hole. Resonant. We have almost infinite stars, actually. We have enough for gamble with replay. Ooh, damn. Didn't mean to hit specific cards. What did I lose? I don't know. Damn. You know, I do think my two teammates here are doing more than me, but I also feel like my build is actually getting an insane amount of things off all of a sudden. It's all coming together. There we go. Fencing manual, okay. Ooh. Random enemy X times with a replay. I think I'm gonna do another orbit. I don't know if I can actually get a ton of value out of this much orbit. I think it could go a little funny. I think it could go very, very funny. I don't have ice cream, obviously, so I can't go as hardcore with infinite energy as some of my teammates. 4 orbits is really funny. 4 orbits is insanely funny. And I've already played half of them. Okay, we're gonna Big Bang. We're gonna huddle up, everybody. Now, how do I want to... Well, playing weak is very, very good. I just realized there's no reason to hold on to potions. We're going to use them all. Into a mat. We're going to take a little damage here, but I think we've got most of our powers set up for everybody, right? I think we're very rapidly approaching the going infinite mode, as one might say. He's gonna hit hard. He is gonna hit hard, unless he dies. Shit, wait, am I literally 1 star short? I'm 1 star short of gambling. Oh, that's not good. I mean, technically it's fine, but you know, still. Got sad I was 1 star short. 1 star would have been great. Who said he was gonna hit? Crazy? You had 0 faith in me. Crazy? How could you not have full, undivided faith in me? But wait, hitting cash will put me about 5, which means I could double gamble. Wait, first I should this. Then we double gamble. Then we're gonna... There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did we make it so? Boom, baby. Otzi, no! Otzi died. No, Otzi. Here's the big gamble. We're gonna do another really big gamble. Don't do an alignment, we'll do a charge. We'll do the defend, we'll do the Sovereign Blade. Don't really care about either of those super much. Kinda also gonna be getting rid of Astral Pulse at some point. Yeah, you know what I'm realizing? I do think I have literally infinite energy. If I had Unceasing Top, this build would be insane. Ooh, how many... Do I have more wounds? I don't. So what I need is more draw. So actually my charge can help me go infinite here? Do I take out anything that's not going to help me draw? I think so. Because I can use as much energy as I want. So I just need more draw. Alright. Alright, we'll see if we can set ourselves up to go infinite mode. I think we've got it. I think we kill him one turn. Okay, maybe not one turn. Not on his intangible turn. His intangible turn is a bit of an ask, and I'll acknowledge that, y'all. I'm willing to acknowledge asking us to kill him on intangible is maybe not 100% fair. We can do it next turn, though. I do 12 damage when I draw a card, and I've got lots of draw. I have draw for you, too. Have you been enjoying when I give you 3 free draw in that case, V? I bet you have. So what I've got 6 black hole, 4 orbit, 2 pale blue dots. This is great. Okay, do we see charge? We see charge, so we want to play charge before we start doing the minion shit. I want to take out anything that's not going to draw for me. Or capitalize on shit. So wound we take out. Do I keep or take out devastation? Honestly, do I just want to get down to glow? Hold on. There ain't no way I'm just trying to get only glow in my hand, is there? Glow and huddle up and nothing else? What am I down to? I'm down to 16 cards. In a 30 card deck, I'm down to 16 in my deck right now. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I need charge again. I need to trim this up. This deck is too thick now. There's charge. Alright, anything that's not going to help me go infinite. Astral Defend. Get out of here. Oh, do we got him? Oh, we've got him. No, we're 2 damage short, actually. Wait, Poison, we were literally 1 damage short. Oh my god, that's fucking good. That's hilarious. No, that's legitimately funny. Oh my god. But we've got a GG on our first ever multiplayer attempt. Hooray for the Necro Binders, Silent and the Regent, y'all. Crazy. I appreciate the 2 of you carrying me until I finally found a build to do. That was really nice of you guys. Deck too thick. True, Ultima. True. Deck way too thick. And unfortunately, 1 round of this game for my Friday stream is in and of itself too thick, y'all. Because it is already 9. Which means I'm afraid that is all the time we have for today. Do not worry, we will be streaming this tomorrow. We'll be doing multiplayer tomorrow. All of y'all are going to get full opportunities for anyone who wasn't able to play with me today to play with me tomorrow. And if not a lot of people want to play with me tomorrow, those who played with me today will also get a chance to play with me tomorrow. So if you don't have the game but you want to play it, if you have the game but didn't have the opportunity, we'll be back at it tomorrow. So I hope to see you all then. I had tons of fun. I'm definitely going to play more of this later tonight once I'm a bit rested. So just know that. I love you all. I cannot wait to see you all again tomorrow. Have a good weekend. Have fun. I'll see you all again just as soon as possible. I know exactly who we're going to be raiding. The girl I can now raid because of how late my Friday streams are. We're going to go say hi to Nemu. Please come along the raid and just say hi with me, okay? That's all I want. That's all I need. And I'll see you all there. Take care. Have fun. I love you. Let's. You ready to raid? In 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.